Hey, welcome. It's Life Coach Malachi, where you're coming here to learn to unlock your full potential in life. Today, I want to really deep dive into a term that I'm pretty sure you have heard. Many things that we have discovered with things like law of attraction and the secret. And then there's a thing called law of vibration. Some of the things that can seem like esoteric, if you will, or woo-woo, or things that we have discovered through personal development. Self-help is what people call this. The thing is I believe that there's something deeper than we have ever experienced that is actually here on earth today. When we hear of things like esoteric knowledge, I believe they call it secret knowledge. And the thing is I don't believe much of the knowledge that can help you advance in life, things that can help you grow in life, things that can actually shift this paradigm of where you are, who you are, as you are. I believe that we have the ability to do something and become something more than we can even imagine. It's just in this time and day, in this hour, in this moment, it's 2023. There will be people watching this, I believe, hundreds of years from this moment. But as I be in this present moment and I broadcast this signal to out whoever can actually hear the words, the thing is it's the knowledge isn't esoteric. The knowledge is out there. The knowledge is here. It's just the fact that we have to be able to let go of some of the things that we believe. We have to let go some of our past. We have to understand that things have been a part of us, such as religion, that we can adapt or keep some of the things, but some of the things that we would consider dogma is nothing but a part of history. And things in history that are a part of us that we can't understand, can't see. Carl Jung says, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. I also have heard it and heard different things of Mr. Carl Jung, and you will hear about him a lot and many others. This is just not me here talking to you. I've done a lot of research. I live it, breathe it, and have become who I believe that is more of my divine authentic self, and the divine meaning in oneness with the spirit. What I would like to talk to you about is vibration. Albert Einstein says that everything in life is vibration. And vibration, to me, is my voice coming through this microphone, and it's vibrating a diaphragm that's going through the cord into my camera. And then I will take this package and I will upload it to YouTube. In order for you to hear my voice, there has to be vocal cords that are going to vibrate, and it's going to hit the diaphragm, and guess what it's going to turn to? Energy. The energy that you are witnessing right now comes from the food that I also eat. It also comes from what the food does to my body. The heart has an electrical pulse. The body has a built-in electrical pulse. And it is actually a form of electricity. And it is causing the heart to beat. I just want you to understand that you eat food, it supplies your body with energy, and that energy, right, cannot be created or destroyed. It just changes forms. Albert Einstein. Energy can't be created or destroyed. Everything is energy, and energy is here. As we learn how to manipulate the energy, which we already have. You're hearing my voice that's vibrating a diaphragm that's turning it into energy so that you can actually interpret my voice through the speakers that are right in front of you. Whether they're on your computer or on your phone, you are receiving my energy. We have cell phones. This cell phone is using all kinds of energy. This cell phone is connecting via invisible waves that we can't see with our naked eye. And it is contacting other receivers, and those receivers are contacting other receivers, and it's transmitting the signal. It can even hit satellites, things that are in the sky. Do you know what kind of world we are living in today? The future is here, folks, and it's going to keep changing, and it's going to keep morphing. I'm here to broadcast a signal to let you know that with everything that's going on, from ChatGPT, which is artificial intelligence, everything that's going on with the news in terms of how people are acting or responding to life today. So wars, like Ukraine, is a reaction, or it is an energy that comes from within an individual. And that energy is transferred into an emotion. If we raise the consciousness, what happens is the energy can also change. We are human animals, human beings, but animals in the sense that we're on this rock. We're on this planet. And the animal side to me is this flesh, is this here. But there's something greater, there's something more deeper. And there's something that we can connect to in unity with each other. It comes from the heart. It rides and lives in the heart. And the brain works with the heart to formulate this level of consciousness. And I'm here to tell you, now is the time. Now is the time for you to pick up the vibrations, align, and tune yourself in to understanding how to go within. We either go within or we go without. I believe people that decided to write things in the Bible, and people who have decided to write throughout history, were inspired. They were truly inspired by themselves, and they were also inspired by life. Some things, I believe, that are said are just literature, like in the Bible. In that day and in that time, there was no science. Science is a language that God meaning all within, all without, oneness, has given us to manipulate Earth. Science is the language that God has given us to manipulate. Manipulate in a good way, although it has often been used in a manipulative way or a bad way. That is a form of evil, and that rides within the existence of your mind and body. And until we shift it, we have to have shifts or quantum leaps. There was a time that it was okay for us to hang individual people, as I heard today, and they talk about picnics. Look it up and you can see what picnic actually comes from. It's a form of an energy that we have surpassed when it comes to like things like racism. And I'm talking about racism of the past late 1800s and beyond. But that was a different level of consciousness and understanding. How do we treat our fellow man? Dr. Martin Luther King will be celebrated. And some of us may understand, some of us may not, but just see it as this. See it as a man that was born on earth. And there are people here on earth with certain ideas on how we live life, how we treat other people. And if it wasn't for this man, if it wasn't for Dr. Martin Luther King, graduated like high school when he was like 16 years old. One of the really most coolest thing ever in my life is I get to say that I actually did video for Dr. Bernice King, which is his daughter. She came here to University of Tulsa and needed someone to shoot some video. And I was the guy that she hired to shoot video. Such an honor. I completely forgot about that. But man, that's such an amazing energy and vibration, right? For me, that I'm vibrating an energy, right? And that energy is transforming into the life that I want, the life that I see. That's the whole point, guys. The whole point is, if you listen to me right now, is to help you transfer the energy that you have in your body to have new thoughts, the renewing of the mind. That's Apostle Paul. I will actually probably have biblical things. I grew up a Pentecostal Christian. I went to Christian schools, right? College. So, there's 2.5 billion Christians across this world. When it comes to spirituality and when it comes to the information and things apart and all these, I believe all of it plays a role. I believe it plays a role. I love and I enjoy to talk about Christ consciousness because I believe there was an energy in that era and time, and it has always been somewhat on the planet, and it's within us, and it's us humans that decide from somewhere within that we want to reach our greatness. We want to reach wholeness. We want to reach areas and spaces of love. Because that's what it all is about.